Good morning, everyone, and thank you for starting your day out with me. I'm Jenna Stauffer. We're going to get right into a busy show this morning. Now, since the beginning of the HIV and AIDS epidemic, nearly 60 million people have been affected with HIV. It's been estimated that almost 30,000 people have died from HIV-related causes. HIV and AIDS has left absolutely no one untouched. It has affected and impacted thousands and thousands of lives. In remembrance of this, an amazing organization down here in Monroe County known as AIDS Help is holding a weekend of remembrance. I'm joined now with the Director of Education, Derek Traylor of AIDS Help. Derek, thank you for being on the show with me.
Oh, thank you so much for the invitation. I'm really happy to be here.
Well, I'm really happy to have you here and to talk about I Am That Someone. We just saw a promo for the exhibit, Derek. What all are we going to be seeing in this exactly?
Well, Jenna, we're really excited about it. The promo that we just saw was done by Rodney Ross. He's our information specialist and a grant writer at AIDS Help. That promo highlights 8 different people that I selected who I knew their lives had been impacted by HIV/AIDS somehow. So the initial idea came from a discussion that Rodney and I had, and we wanted to do something in observance of World AIDS Day this year. I had seen a similar exhibit in Tallahassee, and I wanted to do something like that. We wanted to take 10 questions, the same 10 questions, and we videotaped each of the 8 people, about 45 minutes to an hour, I think, and we edited those to about 2 to 3 minutes each, and we asked them the same 10 questions, as I said. And as we had the discussion in the interview, it was wonderful watching everyone's individual stories emerge. Most of these people I've known for the 10 years that I've lived here, and learned a lot about them just during this. As part of the exhibit, we wanted to attract people's attention, so we asked one of our local, and actually she's a world-renowned photographer, her name is Annabelle Williams. She lives here for 6 months, and she lives in the UK for the other 6 months. And she donated all of her time and effort and talent, and we had outdoor photo sittings with these 8 individuals, and we have turned those into black and white oversized portraitures. They're 3 feet by 4 feet. And so all of this will be on display beginning Friday night at Royal Furniture.
And now these 8 people, Derek, you mentioned, they had all been impacted in some way by HIV or AIDS, whether it was losing a loved one or losing a friend, correct?
That is correct. In some way, we all have been impacted by HIV/AIDS disease. These people I have known through my association as Director of Education with AIDS Help as being caregivers, mothers. We have a brother. We have people who have dedicated their lives to philanthropic efforts, fundraising. And then we have people whose profession, we have a bartender and things like that. So different people who have seen this disease here in Key West from many different perspectives. So we know that has added a lot to the wonder of this program and this project.
It will be such a moving project. And if people can't catch it this Friday, it's going to be on display for a whole week.
That is correct, Jenna. It's going to be on display in the windows of Royal Furniture through, for the next 7 days. So it'll be Saturday is World AIDS Day, and it'll go through the following Sunday. If you come upon, if you go by Royal Furniture, each of the portraits has a quick response code, and if you have the app on your phone, you can scan it, and you can visualize that person's personal story on your smart device. So.
Well, I am looking forward to seeing this because, again, it's in remembrance of World AIDS Day, which is taking place on December 1st. So it's important to remember that so many lives have been affected by this. So it's a time of remembrance.
It's wonderful.
It's great that you guys are doing this. Derek, thank you so much.
Thank you for the invitation.
I'm going to take a quick break, but there is much more still to come in the show, so stay with me.